And the Bobcats will kick it away first. And he takes this from inside the 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
Nah, you got to hold on to that, Brock, but it would be nice. I think this offense will really open up with some more consistency at this spot. A running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
Under fire. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Man, this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities, mission number one, right? Every single game you go into. Last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
Didn't make it any easier on themselves on first down. Now second and long from the 21. To the air, it's Fox. Bringing the heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And I'm really impressed with the start by this defense, like getting to the quarterback early and often. First drive, already have 2 sacks. That's a good sign for this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. They'll run the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion, whoop-de-doo. You've set up fourth and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The give to the running back from the shotgun. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, second and 6. The Bobcats want to crank the tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Got his man quickly. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Out of the gun to give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Bobcats. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Gets the back moving. Back to pass, it's Fox. Gets it to the back. There he goes. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. They'll run the screen. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. Looking for a big play. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. That incompletion is an engraved invitation to the punt team. Takes it on the return. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. And the Bobcats racing to the line in a hurry-up.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Rush is on him. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
The Bobcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Simpson. And that had all the makings of Bud Meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, Texas State. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him, and the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You could see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. He'll pull it on the read. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The play action fake. Pulls it in, it's Kelly. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. He's got an open man. Gashes him in the middle. All the way in for the touchdown.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
PAT unit on the field. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. He finds a soft spot in the middle. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Looking downfield on first down. He's got it. Touchdown, Bobcats. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Ohio State is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winners like Eddie George and Archie Griffin in the pantheon of greats in Columbus. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Oregon. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Looking downfield, it's Fox. Right on target this time. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. To the air on first down. Under fire. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Wants to go up top. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They're facing a third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. A strike downfield. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll run for it. He's in open space downfield. Turning it on. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Looking to pass, it's Fox. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hardy. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. He's got it on the run. And after a nice gain, the runner just scoops out of bounds. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. The give. And it's a touchdown, puts 6 on the board. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into them.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step 1 to getting them back in the ballgame.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Offense in a split backfield. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives him the ball at the 29-yard line.
Hey, man, I love guys with situational awareness in football. It's 3rd and long. You know it. He's sitting right near the sticks, ready to break on the football, ready for the quarterback to throw. He does, forces the INT. Nice heads-up, smart play by that young man.
Great place to start for this offense. They'll leave it with him. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. To the air, it's Fox. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Another incompletion on 3rd down. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
Well, they were able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession and give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Here's a heat. On the move, he fires. Wide open downfield. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 30, past the 10, and he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Texas State.
This offense is so explosive, they can change the scoreboard in a flash. You just saw that on that drive.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Quickly out to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. Caught in the backfield, it's Kelly. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. They kick it away on 4th down. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Running into the open space. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is locked into what this defense is trying to do.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Power football with the run. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Leaves it with the back. Look out, he's got room. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Bobcats will line it up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Bobcats will hustle to the line. The run from the shotgun. Breaks into the open. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. And the Bobcats back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Tight end now in motion. To the ground with the back. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. Trying to run it in. Touchdown, Bobcats. And they take it in for 6 more points. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Rutgers is currently ahead in this one. The folks in Piscataway have been in a frenzy all week, but they're in the birthplace of college football. This one is close. They're up by 7 over USC.
Find some fresh air.
Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Trying to beat the D deep. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chasing, but really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Off play action. Finds his tight end.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Looking to throw, it's Fox. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Wants to go up top on first down. Got him downfield. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. From the red zone, looking for a man. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down.
At this point, trailing by a lot, the defense is expecting you to throw it. If you're going to throw over the middle of the field, the window's going to open and close quickly. You've got to have better timing to complete that throw. They just didn't have it there.
He wants to throw it again. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Makes the catch and runs his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they now trail 35-24. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Simpson. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
They'll start this drive from the 42. Dropping back, it's Fox. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. He'll take it on the return. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. They'll try the run. On the move at the 30. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
We are just about ready to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Getting that push, they pick up a 4 out to the 26. The Bobcats come to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. On the ground, it's Hardy. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He's going to take off. Oh, he just handled it. There he goes. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. Off the play fake on first down to throw. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Rides to back and leaves it. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. He'll sneak it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. First and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Off the play fake. Going for 6. Touchdown.
And what a nice nice play call and nice execution. Play action, you're thinking run. Quarterback pulls it out, throws the football right behind those guys, and gets the touchdown.
Yeah, it was a nice job there by the quarterback, too, on the ball handling. He just froze the defense just long enough to help those wide receivers and targets get some separation in the end zone, and at that point, it was just an easy catch.
To throw, it's Fox. Here's the pressure. The pressure gets to him. Quarterback is sacked, and the two-point attempt is denied, and the lead stays right where it is. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
Now the play fake. He'll off one deep down the left side. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
He'll try to tack on one more. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. San Jose State looks like it sent the JV squad out there today. An offense that can't move the sticks, and a defense that looks disinterested. They're trailing by 17 to Old Dominion. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to throw, it's Fox. With the catch, it's Kelly. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Give to the running back. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And here comes the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Wants to bring it back. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. The give to the tailback. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. And the Bobcats headed quickly to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He lobs one high down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Bobcats will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And it'll be down right there. Bunch formation for these receivers. Back to throw, it's Fox. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Quarterbacks don't have high completion percentages from their backs. It's been really hard for this QB to get in any kind of rhythm. We got to change something up here. We got to do something different because right now it's just a sack party.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often, and with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
They worked that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Right back to it. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Bobcats want to pick up the tempo. Handoff from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
That's his 2nd sack of the ball game. That dude is getting after the quarterback offensively. What's my adjustment? First of all, I'm going to roll out away from him. I'm going to double team him, let somebody else beat me, not that guy, because his speed off the edge is killing me.
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Scanning the field, it's Fox. Pressure coming. Got rid of it just in time. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got his man.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. They'll move the tight end. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
Hand off from the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Bobcats moving quickly to the line. They'll try to pop the draw. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10.
And that's a first down for the offense.